Shalom family, welcome to the Effortless Mom podcast, where cleaner eating and healthier living is made so much easier for you. I am Nava and I'm really excited to talk about this next topic for you mommies out there, and really for anyone that's listening, because I know that some of my listeners are not mothers. They could be fathers, they could be women that are looking to build a family in time, which is also amazing. And you can get something out of this podcast if you're a parent or you plan to have families or just to enrich your own life. So please keep listening and share with a friend that you feel like would be very, very beneficial for them to listen in. So today I want to talk about what we discussed in assembly yesterday. We had breakout sessions, and it was a great opportunity to really dig into ourselves. And one of the things that our wise Queen Mother brought up was the fact that things that we hold on to, trauma and just things that we decided to keep as is righteous, and that we have a right to be angry, to be sad about, it really can be detrimental to your health. And so when you're thinking about that, when you're really analyzing your health and why you eat the way you eat, what's going on in there, we realize on a deeper level that we are going through what is commonly known as emotional eating. And a lot of people, you look at emotional eating and you think, oh, well, that just means that I have a bunch of sadness in my life, and that's not the reason why. Or, oh, that just means that, I'm just eating just to eat, but I just eat to celebrate. And really, emotional eating is an emotion drives you to eat. It don't have to be sad, doesn't have to be happy. It don't have to be celebratory. You can eat just because you're bored. You can eat just because it sounds good. You can eat because you had a traumatic experience and you feel like you have a right to enjoy that food. I know that I come from a family of boredom eaters. I come from a family of stress eaters. And I come from a family that their way to bless you is to eat. They want to make the experience amazing, so they choose to eat. And so when you think about that, and you think about your life, and you think about what family practices have you learned, it really comes down to, okay, what am I still perpetuating in my life for myself, for my children, or even towards those I love, that are actually hindering us from honoring the temples in the way that we're supposed to honor them? What are we doing that is preventing us from being successful at our weight loss, our weight management, being successful in our spiritual lives? If we let me back up. A sister shared a powerful testimony about how the Father, in essence, showed her that though she was giving praise and worship in the assembly, what really ended up happening was that she was giving praise to the plate. All the praise and the celebration that she had, or the right that she felt, it went to the plate. And because of that, it's been hindering her to from going to that next level in Him. And I reflected on that because I know that for me, in my walk in my life, as I said, I come from a family of stress eaters, of boredom eaters, of celebratory eaters. I can understand eating because of trauma, or eating because, hey, I just got this promotion. I just got this. Well, let's celebrate. Let's do something special for the kids, and let's go get this. And really, as a parent, I realized that I was setting my children up for those same addictions to food that I didn't even realize was happening, that I just thought was just doing good. Even though, I know better. Let's just be real. I was very strategic in not giving them food when they feel bad and giving them a hug, but I wasn't addressing the happiness side of things. I wasn't addressing making it a reward. Instead of just putting on some music and giving y'all praise, I was like, great, hallelujah. Okay, let's go get a Lar bar. Let's go get, a treat. Let's make a cake, and that was actually not helping my children. And that's just a little confession moment, but that's the reality of it, because this walk, it's not you ever fully arrive. The fact of the matter is, it's all about discovering. It's all about growth. It's all about learning. And as the Father shows you where you've fallen short, to get better, to denounce and renounce the love of food, to the point of an addiction. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a nice meal. But when it replaces your praise and your worship, when it replaces it, when you're happy, when you're sad, instead of going to the Father and giving him all you got, that you're giving it to a plate after saying, oh, hallelujah, or a quick prayer like, yeah, help me. These are things that we have to think about. And I appreciate that sister for sharing her story. I don't fully think she realized how powerful that was, and I think that's why Hasatan was trying to put thoughts in her head of like, oh, it's okay, you don't need to share it. And it was needed to be shared, because that's definitely enriched me. And I'm really excited for this next stage, because, as a family, we're going on a fast, and I'm really excited to see where Yahuwah is going to elevate me, this business, this podcast, so much more, because my overall goal is to serve his people, to show my love to the Father by truly serving his people in the best way possible. And I hope that the same for you, that if Yahuwah is leading you to fast, if he is leading you to examine yourself, to do better, then please don't take that lightly. Don't wait to the optimum moment. Do it. If you need help and guidance, there are health coaches and people, even people in your family, that be willing to root you on. Like, as myself, as a nutrition and health coach, I am always there willing to root people on. I'm always there to be a cheerleader as well as an accountability buddy. And I love that. I love being transparent with my clients, with people that I speak with my brothers and my sisters in this walk, because they understand that I don't have a superiority complex. I don't think I'm perfect. What really it is that I've learned a lot, and I know that what I've learned outside of my education, but just in my own experience, will really help enrich someone. Because really it comes down to having that ministry of like, this is where I've been. This is how I've come out of this. And now I want to share that with you, because I see that you're seeking this knowledge, and this is what Yah gave me to help you not have to go through the hard walk that I had to go through, to save you a little bit of time in it. And it's a blessing. I love that. So for today, for all my effortless mommies, and the parents and people that are listening, here's a few things that I highly recommend you doing. As the Queen Mother said, examine yourself. Ask Yah to reveal to you what is missing. Reveal to you the things that you've buried deep, that you didn't realize was a cause of trauma that became linked to your poor eating habits, right? And even if you feel like, oh, my eating habits aren't poor, then think about this. What could make it better? What could the Father reveal to you to help you do better? Maybe there's a reason beyond just working too much that keeps you from being active. Maybe there's a reason beyond stress that keeps that weight on. Maybe there's a reason beyond just you started falling ill, that you started taking these medications. That maybe if you release something from your ruach, if you release something from your spirit, that you'll understand that everything that you're dealing with on the inside, all the things that you're taking, all the medications, all the weight and everything else will just fall off and go away, because some things are linked spiritually. And this is why, Love in My Temple, we like to put faith and health together, because it's not two different things. It is one and the same. A lot of the stuff that happens to us and a lot of things that we are dealing with is because it's linked to our faith. So definitely do a deep examination. Go before the Father. Say, Yah, show me what I've buried deep. Show me what I've done or what I've absorbed and didn't let go, or who I haven't forgiven, or, you fill in the blank. Show me myself and what I need to get rid of. What residue do I need to remove so that I can elevate in you, so that I can heal, so that my body can heal, so that I can be better, right? Because we want our bodies, we want these temples to be completely on rejuvenating basis. We want it to focus on that. Maybe we're eating too much. Maybe we're snacking too much. Maybe we're just not getting enough water. Whatever it is, go to the Father. And allow yourself to be open to what he shows you. Allow yourself to be open to what he's telling you that you need to do. Because some things may not be something you want to do. He may call you to be vegan. He may call you to be vegetarian. He may call you to let go of specific foods in particular. Maybe let go of chips and soda. Maybe even tell you to let go of certain types of meat. It may not be meat all in general. These are things you have to be open to. He may tell you stop eating sugar. You have to be mindful of that. You have to understand that this is what it is. And that's the fact of the matter of it. And another thing that I highly recommend, so the second thing I recommend is journaling. Journal what you eat. Journal your prayers. Journal what is said that is needed. So that way you can go back and say, this is what Yah told me. When someone gives you a second witness, a third witness, write that down so that you know that, okay, this is what I heard and this was the second and third witness, because Yah's always going to back up what he says. So the two things, the prayer, asking Yah to reveal to you, and journaling it. If you do those two things, that's going to be a powerful step in your journey and becoming an effortless mother, because as you continue to practice it in your own life and understand that effortlessness doesn't mean it comes without effort. I know it's kind of ironic, but that's the whole point of it. It doesn't mean that you're perfect. It just means that you are taking the steps to be a better mother, a better woman in general, and then sharing that with your spouse, sharing that with your children by example, and really inspiring others around you to become the best version of themselves. That's all I have for this episode today, but I would love to hear feedback on what you think of this episode, topics that you want to hear. I would love to help you. So please feel free to email me, nava@lovingmytemple.com. I would love to hear you. And please, please, please don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and like me on Facebook, which I love saying that, like me. But I really want to connect with you and just continue to share resources and things that help you along your journey, because if you love what you hear and love what you get, then please consider me your health and nutrition coach, and I want to be there for you. I'm always on my website, lovingmytemple.com, and Instagram is where I love to see people the most. So if you would follow me on there, send me a DM, tell me about you and your health journey, and I would love to just get to know my sisters out there. So I love you. I appreciate you. May Yah continue to bless your week. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I bid you shalom.